The discussion of SAP installations. This is the main part. You can ignore yesterday's class, day before class. Why? Because it's a general introduction classes, right? Versions related information, what we are going to discuss, some technical term. And also sizing also. Yesterday also we discussed about the hardware requirement, how much memory we required, how much space we required. So all those things we discussed yesterday as well, right? So that is fine. Up to that level, that is fine. So RAM, CPU, at least you got some idea here. So today you will all, everybody, whoever updated their names in the sheet, all people will get the access today after 1 hour, 1 hour or 2 hours. You will get everybody will get the access to the our SAP's, our environment. So you can practice it. You can log in and you can validate it here, right? So now yesterday we discussed about the hardware requirement. Our hardware requirements purely are not in our scope. Then what do I need to remember all those things? So it's not required. CPU, RAM, memory. At least if you have some idea how it will works, right? CPU, memory, and your disk. So how it will works, then it will be easy for you to understand the how the servers works and everything here, right? So that is the one thing. Why? Because we are doing the SAP installations we are doing. Means SAP build one brand new house we are building. When you are building the brand new house, then you need to purchase the place, right? 200 square yards, 300 square yards you have to purchase. Then on top of that one, so you will do the all the groundwork and everything we have to do that one, right? Same way, so when you are doing the SAP installation, why? Because building the new home is not the, so it's a one time activity. So carefully we need to plan whatever the needs we have. Carefully we have to plan all those things here, all those things carefully we have to plan, right? Carefully we need to plan the all the things, all the things we have to do that one, all the things we have to do that one, right? So carefully we need to plan all the things we have to plan it, right? Same SAP also one time installation. Once the installation is done, business start using the your application and data will be stored. It's not like that, sir, today I install, tomorrow also I will install it. It's not like that. Why? Because one time setup for the in the real time application. Once you've done it here, years, the your data will run, your application will continue to run, and business will not be stopped until unless the business people will stop the business and they'll shut down the business and everything, right? So that is the main thing here. So that is the reason carefully we need to plan it. That's why we carefully we discussed about the SAP installation requirement. To perform the installation, we require the hardware requirement. Hardware, the requirements are required here, right? CPU, memory, all the things are required. CPU, memory, and so space, network, all those things. Why? Because simple laptop purchase only, we choose all those things, i7 or i8 processor, or 8 GB memory or 16 GB memory, or how much 1 TB space. Multiple ways we are doing these things, right? Simple one thing only. But this is the thing which you are discussing is for the, so the thing which you are discussing is for the SAP, say real-time business applications. So means once you business you started, once the people are starting the using the SAP, you cannot stop it, you cannot go ahead. Why? Because it's lost for you only, your business only. So that is the reason carefully we need to plan. So coming to the software requirement, what is the what are the software requirement for the software requirement for what are the software requirement? Coming to the software requirement side here, you need the SWPM software is required, right? SWPM software. So hardware requirement we discussed, but software requirement side, so what are the software? Sir, one software, right? If I want to watch the one video, then I need to download the media player and I will install it and I will watch the video. But it's SAP, right? Then only SAP software we will download it, not the software. So what are the softwares requirement? Softwares, multiple softwares you required here. It's not the one software. So SWPM tool, then export. Yes, please. Okay. So SWPM tool exports kernel and so DB client, then SAP host agent, SAP host agent. So these are the five types of softwares we required. Sir, what is this each and every software? SWPM is called the software installation tool. Software installation tool. Using this tool, any SAP products we can do the installation. Any SAP product we can do the SAP installation here using the SAP. So using this tool, any SAP installation, we can perform it, right? SWPM tool, software provisioning manager, right? Using this tool, any kind of SAP, either S4HANA, CRM, SRM, any SAP product, we can do the installation. So softwares, as I mentioned earlier, our our scope of activity, our basis scope of activities are common for everywhere. Our basis scope of activities are common here. So that's why SWPM tool, we will use it for the installation purpose. We will use it here, right? Exports. So exports, every product, the softwares are common. Okay. Every SAP product, softwares are common. Exports are common. So kernels are common. Then DB clients are common. Host agent is common. Same softwares. Only for ECC, suppose you are installing the ECC product, then ECC exports you have to download it. NetWeaver exports you have to download. S4HANA exports. CRM exports. SRM exports. So then ETC exports you have to download it, which means so any product which you are going to install it, the respective exports will be changed, but common SWPM, common kernel files, common database client, common so the then host agent, common SAP host agent. So only exports will be changed. So today you are installing the ECC. So then you downloaded all the softwares. So tomorrow you are installing the NetWeaver. Then you no need to download all the software. Just to NetWeaver related exports, you have to download it. Then we can do the installation. Why? Because remaining softwares can be reused. Remaining softwares we can be reused here. So that is the main thing here. Remaining softwares we can do the we can reuse it here. That is what we can do it here, right? That is the software requirement section. Software's requirement section. We can use it here. SWPM exports kernel DB client and SAP host agent. That is what we have to do it in the system. Okay, so that is the one. So this is the installation tool. What is the use of each and every software here? So SWPM tool is the installation tool here. Installation tool, right? Installation tool. If you want to do the installation, first tool we have to use the installation tool here. Exports contains the SAP standard data. SAP, the standard data, company codes, SAP company codes, some tables you will get in the SAP exports here. Kernels are the OS level binaries. It's hard for the SAP. So kernel files are the executable files, right? DB client, DB is the database which will store the data which is coming from the SAP. DB client is to communicate to the SAP from applications. Host is the OS level, one of the small service. It will act as a agent and it will provide the OS level information to the your SAP application. So SAP installation means you need to have all the softwares. We have to download it and we have to so keep it ready for the installation, right? So SAP is not just like one software. We have to download it and install it. It's a combination of collection of together all the software we have to do the installation. So here to perform the SAP installation, so first of all, So some you should know about the how to download it. Sir, you told that these are the software. First of all, how to download it? Shall I download it from the Google? Open source softwares? No. Why? Because SAP softwares are the proprietary, the license. Like license is the proprietary license, which means we need to purchase the softwares. We need to purchase the software. Sir, where we have to download it here? So service marketplace, right? Which means the me.sap.com, the recent site, or support.sap, service.sap.com, or the support.sap.com. So support.sap.com, support.sap.com. So we have to use these sites, but when you're logging to the here, you need to have the yes user ID, yes user ID, which means yes user ID. So here, which means yes user ID, we have to use it here, yes user ID, which means yes user ID. So it's not like that simple Gmail ID. So normal ID is here. So the SAP license is the proprietary license. So which means it's not free open source softwares in our language. So we need to have the sub account in the SAP, right? SAP S user ID. That's why S user ID. It starts with the S00 S. Okay. Then once you log in, then we need to download the all the softwares and everything. We have to download it here, right? So I will show you how to download also here, right? So before downloading, so we should know about the some technical terms here, some technical terms. Why? Because here few members are new to IT, or few members are new to these words, right? Installation, software requirements. So what is this S user ID? Something, right? You don't need to worry about this one. So if you continue to attend the 3, 4 classes, you can mingle all these words here, right? So that's not a problem actually. So that's why there are some technical words when you are working in the SAP. So that is called the, so introduction time we discussed, right? SAP is a three-tier architecture, right? It's a presentation layer, application layer, DB layer. These are the three-tier architecture, right? So we are discussing about the application layer now. To install the SAP application, so what we required is we required the tools. So these are the softwares you required here. So where can I download these softwares means? So from the service marketplace, we have to download it. How can I log in? Using the yes user ID, right? So we have to log into the yes user ID. So let me show you. Okay. So once you log into the service marketplace, me.sap.com or service.sap.com, okay, you will get this screen here. Here, we can go to the systems and provisioning. Here, we have the option like, so software downloads, right? We will get this page, or so directly you can open the directly also if you open the page, you will get the software download. It will ask the yes user ID, yes user ID, right? So directly when you go to the systems and provisioning, otherwise just open this URL in the browser, software center. Directly we will get open this page here. Download the software. SAP related any software, SAP related any software, we have to use download manage. So you have to use the service marketplace. Normally we will call it as the marketplace here. Why? Because here everything you will get, SAP related everything you will get. When you visit the marketplace, market at outside, vegetable market, all you will get in the one place, right? Same as like here, all you will get the one place here. Documentation, licenses, supports, and so everything it will be in the one place here. That is called the SAP marketplace here. right? Here we are doing the installation, then installations and upgrades. Go to the, here all the softwares are they have so mentioned in the by alphabetical index, right? By alphabetical index here. In the by alphabetical index here, here if you just scroll down here, if you scroll down here, so alphabetical order wise they have loaded all the softwares here. Ours are the first SWPM tool. S means SWPM, right? Yes. So whatever the S related, either S for S4 HANA, S for SWPM, S for success factors, S for whatever it may be, all the things will come in the name of S. Okay, all the softwares will come in the name of yes here, right? So ours is the tools. So it's a software tool here. SWPM is the software tool here, right? Installation tool here. We have to go to here, then we can download the SWPM tool. We can download it. So one more thing is here, SAP can be installed on any operating system, can be installed on any database here, right? Either Retriever or ECC, it can be installed on the, so any database here, any application, any database here, right? So that's why, so depends upon the your operating system, either Linux, HP Linux, Windows, Solaris, and or you can download the respective file, you can download it. Just it's very simple. What you have to do, just you need to do the, just click on OK button. Just click on the OK button here. So that will be downloaded. Just click on this chip button. So what it will do, it will download the respective file will be downloaded here. The file will be downloaded. See here, it is getting downloaded here, right? So like that, we have to download the software here, right? So this is the SL tool set here. Just to go back, yes means all the softwares related yes will come here. The next one is the, so next one is called the, what is that, kernel, right? K for kernel. Go to the K, alphabetical index K. Here K related all the softwares are like here. K means 64-bit Unicode. So go to the kernel, then installation we are doing. Then what is the operating system? Just select the operating system, either Windows or Linux. Then click on the OK button. With respect to kernel, we can download it. Respect to kernel, we can download it here. Respect to kernel, we can download it here. Okay, that is the kernel related softwares we can download it.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Aditya, sir. So, you told that like a Windows and Unix. So, how do you identify up that it is going to download?
So here, if you select the Windows, then in the name itself, the Windows related things will be displayed. If it is the Linux, then if you select the Linux, then the Linux related software file will be generated, right? So it depends upon your operating system. Suppose your Linux, your operating system team, they will build the operating system. Okay. So they will build their responsibility to build the operating system. Why? Because on top of the operating system only, we have to install all those things here. Then they will tell you which OS they have builded. So based on that, you will come to know which based upon their instruction, we have to download the respective software operating system related files. We have to download it.
Okay, in the middle of the search box, problem option will be there. They have mentioned already. So, according to you have to select which is
Yes. Yeah.
work.
According to SAP, we can install on this operating systems. We can install it. So
Sure, thank
your customer has a license on the Solaris, then your OS team installed the Solaris operating systems. Then you have to download the Solaris related kernel files only. You have to download it.
Okay, as per discussion in the
Yes.
client, so we have to install it.
Right. Exactly. So
Yeah, hi sir, this mentioning.
yes.
It will it support Mac also, sir?
Mm,
Touch machine.
no, Mac it won't support it, but
Okay.
you can log in from Mac to SAP.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
Means front end is your Mac. You can log in from Mac, either Android or Mac, anything you can log in. But SAP installation we can only do on the either Windows operating systems or Linux operating systems only. But if, the accessing Mac, you can log in. You can log in from Mac. That is possible.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You can log in through Mac to the our servers. Then you can do whatever you want. You can do it. So here, so kernel, SWPM, then exports. Exports means, so you will get the requirement like, so which exports? Either you are going to install the ECC, then ECC related export, E for ECC. ECC related exports, you have to download it. ECC means ERP ECC system. Then ECC EHP 8 is the latest version as we discussed in the version. So ECC EHP 8 is the version. The people ask you to EHP 7, you can do the installation EHP 8, 6, 7, 5, 4, 1, ECC 6.0. Like that, we have versions. So you can use the respective files to download it. Now, you are installing the CRM system, then respective C. C means CRM system, right? CRM exports, you can download it here. CRM exports, you can download it from here. CRM exports, you can download it here. CRM related exports, you can, no, they asked the S4 HANA. S4 HANA, then S for S4 HANA, then go to the by alphabetical index, then S for S4 HANA, you can download it here. They asked the some tax calculation related SAP application, then T for tax calculation, M for MDZ, master data governance, U for Lumira. So there are a lot of all the softwares they have not clubbed. They have arranged in the alphabetical order wise. H for HANA softwares, right? K for kernel software, E for ECC exports, then D for, so there is a business objects, object design studio related things here. So all the softwares they have arranged as a alphabetical order wise. So whatever the softwares you required, you can download all those things. So host agent. So O means H. So go to the here. So then select it. Here you have the H for HANA, H for host agent. You have all those things will come, right? Host agent. So where is the host agent here? Right? Host agent. Somewhere here, host agent. SAP host agent. Okay, host agent related software. So we have to download it. Host agent related softwares. We have to, so we have to download it here. Okay, just click on this button. Host agent will be downloaded. Okay, the respective softwares we have to download it from here. Okay, all the softwares we have to download it. If you miss
Sir,
one software,
sorry to interrupt, sir. While selecting host agent, you have got the multiple software, sir. Which one you have selected all or one by one?
one by, no, which operating is based upon the operating system only, we have to download it one by one, we have to download it.
Yeah, here we are getting three, no, sir. 64 something and.
Latest one. These are the
Okay.
versions actually. Versions
Okay.
are not required all. Oh, hundreds of tons of files
Okay.
are there. You don't
Okay.
require
Okay.
all. So only the latest files, all the latest
Got it.
file or latest
Got
one.
it, sir.
Yeah. Okay, this is the installation. Go to the service marketplace with S user ID. Go to the download the softwares or directly open the URL. So if you Google it also, you will directly go to the this URL. Then go to the by alphabetical index. Then you will see the all the softwares they have indicated as a by alphabetical index, by alphabetical index here. Okay, so all those things here. So once you download it here, then we can move the softwares to the your respective application server level. Means your respective operating system, right? OS level, you have to move it here. Why? Because there you will do the installation, right? Not your laptop or not your own tab or what, or mobile. So, right, operating system. Once all the softwares are downloaded, we have to move to the respective operating system here. Okay. So once we move to the operating system here, so we can start the SAP installation. We can start the SAP installation here. We can start the SAP installation that we can do it here. SAP installation that we can do it here. Right. So SAP installation, respect to installation, we can do it here. But before we go for the installation, so just to recap some of the technical terms in the SAP. Why? Because so installation means implementing the SAP systems. So starting the SAP systems here. All right. So here we should know about the SID. What is SID? What is the instance number? What is the application server name, right? What is the DB server name, right? What is the instance name? Instance name. So what is the IP, right? What is the host name, right? What is the LAN? This and all, LAN, WAN. So what is that? Man. So what is the LAN, WAN? What is the network? What is the network? How to check the application server details, host name, computer name, the computer name. The next one is also called the computer name here. So these are the technical terms in the SAP, which normally day to day we will discuss all those things here, right? Normally we will call all those things in the all those things here, right? So what is the SID? SID means system identification. Why? Because we are starting the SAP installation. But before starting the SAP installation, all should know about the SID, instance number, application server name, all the technical terms you should know about all those things here, right? So that's why SID means system identification. So right, when you are doing the SAP installation means you need to give the one name to that SAP, right? So then how, if you without name, how can they connect it? How the users can connect it? How you will connect it? No, it's not possible, right? Suppose like how we are giving the naming to the born babies. Once the baby is born, then we will put the one name to babies, right? Same as like here, when you are building the SAP system means you are putting a one name here, right? The name should be here 3 alphanumeric characters. 3 alphanumeric characters we have to give it here. The name should be 3 alphanumeric characters we have to give it here, right? 3 alphanumeric characters we have to provide it here. 3 alphanumeric characters we have to give it. Means it should be alphanumeric characters. How can we know? It depends upon the recommended is here. Suppose you are installing the ECC, then we can put like ECD, ECC development, ED1, then ED2, then ED3, then ED4, then ECQ or ECP. We can put, means first letter should be alphabet. Then anything you can maintain, but it's not, should not be like one EC, like 2BC, something like that. It's not, letter should not, the number should not come in the front here. It should be alphanumeric characters. So first letter should be here only alphabets only. It should not more than 3. It should be only 3. 3 length. Length should be 3 only. 3 alphanumeric characters. SID should be. Any name you can keep it. So by using this name only, we will connect to the SAP. Right? So 3. When you are installing the SAP, you have to choose the SID, system identification number. We have to choose it here. The next one is the instance number. Instance number starts with the 00 to 99. 99. So in this number, any name, any number you can give to the SAP, right? How you are setting the SID, same way instance number also we have to give it, instance number. Why? Because so for the every name, every SID, there is a unique identification, right? Suppose like in one street we have the multiple Ravis are paid. Then how can we identify which one is who is the correct person, right? Based upon the Aadhaar number or PAN number. So this number will differentiate, right? Same as like here. So you are the in your landscape 2 ECD systems, but 2 different instance numbers. It should be 2 different instance number. Based on these 2, we can differentiate it here. So the number should be 00 to 99. So any number you can give it to the SAP. Any number you can give it to the SAP when you are doing the, why? Because when you are doing the installation, it will ask the all the inputs. It will ask the all the inputs here. Now itself to discuss, then when you are doing the installation, it will be easy to everybody. It will easier to everybody to understand all the things here, right? So that is the one thing here, right? Instance number, right? So application server name. So application server name, DB server name. So all these things are same synonyms only. So computer name means, so when you install the server, when you install the application server here, when you install the application server name is called the computer name. So suppose like if you are in the Windows 10 or anything, so the device name is called the application server name, right? Or computer name, or computer name. Normally we will call it as the computer name here. Suppose if you see here, so this is our operating system. When you go to the here, right click and properties, then you will see the computer name is called the, so KP gem server. This is called the computer name, means your operating system name. To identify the operating system, this is our gem server name here, right? So that is the computer name here. So if you install the SAP application on this gem server, so this gem server name is called the application server name, means SAP application you have installed here. This name is called the application server name, right? So if you install the DB also here, so same name is DB server name also called the KP gem server. The operating system name called the database server name. If you install the SAP R here, that is called the application server name also same. If you install the DB server name also same here, right? So that is what the different. Why? Because some people they will install on the same machine or different OS, they will do that one. That is the different here. The next one is the instance name. Instance name means the list of services will run on that. That is called the instance. Instance. So at the same time, when you install the SAP, you will get the two instances you will get. Means two instances you will get here. Means instance means the list of services will run on each instance, right? So each instance here, right? IP, you know, IP. So every host name, there is a unique IP address here, network level. Host name means computer name also called the host name, right? In the Windows, we will call it as the computer name. In the Linux level, we will call it as the host name. That's it. So both are same, but only the way we are calling. So computer name and host name, both are same. LAN means network, local area network here, which is plugged into your computer network, right? Network. So these all are the common. Here main thing you should remember about the, so what is the SID, what is the instance number. So those two things are you should be required. SID and instance numbers are required here. Instance numbers are required here. Okay. So that is the one thing here. So coming to the instance numbers are required here. So this is about the installation software requirements and how to the some technical words which we will discuss in the our day-to-day classes here. Right. So here server also we are sometimes you need to log into the our Jump server. You need to log into the server means server also server log into the server means log into the other remote computer. Other remote computer. So server means it's kind of some computer only. But so don't these are some technical words in the IT industry. Server, application server. So these are the some technical words in the SAP here. So Jump server, remote server. So DB server name. Server means some other computer you are installing the database. That name is called the DB server name. Application server name, right? Host name here. So it's kind of names only, which we are doing it here, right? Kind of names only. Okay, so that names is called the SID instance number. All those things are called the application server name, computer server name here. Okay, so now how to log into the our gem server, how to log into the our gem server and work on it here, right? So I will provide you the all the access by in 1 or 2 hours. Then you can able to log into the our server. Then how to log into the server and how to validate your access? Yes, right. So to log into the Gem server, so you need to type the MSTSC in your run prompt, or otherwise in the search bar you can type the RDP something like that. You will get the remote desktop connection, right? Here you need to type the your IP details. Then which I will provide the IP details. You need to provide the IP details. Then you need to provide the user ID, your respective user ID. You need to access here. You need to provide the access here. Just click on the connect button. Okay. Then click on the connect button here. So here it will ask the password. Then you can enter the password to our remote computer. Then click on the OK. You will able to log into the our remote server. Our remote server. You will able to log into the our remote server here. You will able to log into the our remote server. Right? You logged into the our remote server now. From here, we have to do the all our activities and everything. We have to perform it here from here, right? In this remote server, we have to perform the all the activities and everything, all the softwares, everything will be here. We need to perform the all the activities here, right? So that is what we have to do it in the systems, right? That is what we have to do it in the systems here, right? So see here for you like that other users also will log into the servers here. Other users also will log in and will do the work here. Okay. So that is the one thing you should know about this one, how to log into the remote server here, right? So from here, so you can also log into the some other Jump server also you can log in. Suppose like, so this is your practice server where you are going to install the SAP systems and everything here. You need to type this host name. Then, so you can type the user ID's password, respect to user ID password, or directly also you can log in that I will provide you. So then you can access the all the servers and everything. You can access it. Okay. So that is the one thing you should know about this one here, right? So this is a way we need to log into the servers and we can practice it. Okay. Practice means validate it. So we can start the installation tomorrow. Okay. Installation we can start tomorrow. So why? Because we need to download all the softwares and we have to be ready with all the softwares and everything, right? So downloading and everything, it will take some time. So instead of wasting your time, I can download it offline and I will place into the our application server level where we are going to install the SAP. In that host, I will place it. So meanwhile, you can just I will create the access. You can log into the server. You can log into the server, validate it whether you are able to log in or not. It will be easy to tomorrow to start the installation, right? So installation, we are doing the installation. Installation three types. We have the three types of scenarios we can do the installation here. One is the, I think I can explain tomorrow because when you are doing the installation, you will get that prompt. That time we will come to know all those things. Like better to do it tomorrow only. Because you will get confused if I tell that theoretically now, you will get confused. So meanwhile, let me recap what we discussed. Why? Because since new people are there here, so to recap to the last two classes what we discussed here and Monday and Tuesday here we discussed about the just introduction, right? What is SAP? So and when it was founded, then what is the language? Some and yesterday we discussed about the version information. So versions information, what we are going to discuss, which product we are going to discuss, the silly things we discussed, all those things, right? Small things, not silly, important, but so somewhat level it's important. These things like introduction about the SAP and SAP versions information we discussed. These two things we discussed. Today is the very important. What are the SAP software? Today onwards, very important, guys. Why? Because introduction, version information, no one will ask you. But SAP softwares, this is the first question. What are the softwares we required from SAP to download it? Right? You have to tell. Right? How will you log into the SAP service marketplace? Then with S user ID. Then what are the softwares? Can you tell me? SWPM, exports, kernel, DB client. So all those things we have to download it. Then so what type of OS you have worked on it? Windows and non-Windows also, Linux also, right? So that type of question they may ask you, you have to answer like this, right? So they will ask you like, what is SAP? Why? Because we are already having the 3+ year, 4 years of experience. No one asks like, what is SAP like this? If you know, that's why we discussed SAP is the systems application product in business data processing. To process your business data, you need the one SAP system, one product, SAP product, and ERP products you required, right? So in 1972, 5 ex-service IBM people, they have developed the, founded the, SAP application. SAP is the application software, not the database, right? They are up to some years back, they are in the application softwares only. Then so later they have started the database also. Database also they have developed, that is called the HANA database. This is the SAP databases only, right? So that's what we discussed, and versions also we discussed. So, but today's topic, softwares, downloads, and everything is very important. So, what are the software? The first 1 or 2 questions will come under the today's topic. Okay. So, just you can take a note on this one here. Okay. So that's it for today. And one more thing here,